All right. So we are talking with the devs right now on the balance changes for the next season that's coming up. And good morning, by the way. I keep forgetting to load Reaper up when I start the stream. So it's a couple minutes of dead air. Well, we're trying to decide exactly what to put in um, for the balance changes for next month. Hmm. The major problem right now is that melees can't get into range, and all compositions are stacked. That's true. Oh, that's true. Mm. That could be good. 20 to 30% health increase again would mean that the tanks and melee units are not immediately obliterated by shooters or mages, and then that would actually force shooters and mages for those builds to um, get their own melee units to block. That could totally change how the compositions are made. Right now, you just stack all the mutates, hope you get them all, and hope it wins. Yeah, a 20 to 30% health increase would probably be the only change you may need. I think you get enough melee through. can't rely on just shooters at that point. You have to have some form of meat or mages at that point. Although mages do seem to just rip through tanks. I still think that it's possible if you have fighters with the health upgrade, Dracula-ish armor. I think they rip through everything. All right. I think I'm interested to see what they're going to go with. But whatever they go with, we are going to try and optimize. I think we'll be fine. We have like 6 or 7 are the top spots. So the season's ending, and let's go play some Despot. We finished Mr. Prepper yesterday. This will be a little bit. Okay, there you go. All right. Let's see where we're at today. Go there. This board isn't going to change very much, although Peterson or Akers got into 7th. Good for him. So we're going to take 4 of the top 5 spots here, probably. These builds are up here right now are just very difficult to beat. They're going to be really tough. I have 2 mage builds and 3 shooter builds up here. Now this is shooter. I'm not sure if this one's shooter mage or not. But I don't know what the changes are going to be, but we'll see what they are, and we'll try and optimize it. They're going to extend the demo for 1 more month, while they continue to work on the main game. But they do want to get the main game finished and out. So, all right, let's get into it. Oh, there's a lance. Let's see if we make another top 10 today. Let's see if we can make number 1. All right. Egghead splash. We don't want to start with that. There's just some things that we just can't start with. And egghead splash, that is one of them. I tried to make it work more than one run. It doesn't do a very good job. They spend too long. Even with the egghead buff, they still don't have enough damage or hit points or anything to really get it up there. Okay. All right. I'm just making that little bit of adjustments to the sound settings here. Okay. That should be better. I'm kind of peaking in some areas. I think that got it, though. I'm not really a loud speaker normally, so I have to boost this mic up. None of those. We're looking for a lance or a gi. The gi, I still working on this fighter thing. Still working on the fighters. You need some very specific things for the fighters to work, but it's still possible for fighters to be number 1. This is actually not bad for the fighter build, because you're going to have some shooters with fighters. They synergize very well. No, we didn't actually meet these guys. We had to... I was thinking it was another boss. That's okay. Because this Guy will be able to make short work of anything. Now we'll get a level on these guys. Spin the wheel. There's no downside to that. There's also no upside to it, really. In all fairness. So Guy's are... Okay, there's one of the things we need. We are still going to grab some shooters, but shooters are not the focus of this build. Alright, so this is where we actually need these. And that's going to be the end of the run. Probably should have grabbed a Guy. I'm not sure boxing gloves are worth it or not. There's a paddle. Let's go with the paddle. Huge splash. Good. Splash, 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 splash. And we're gonna have to eat. We got just enough. I'm gonna do this twice, just in case we get that we can't handle. We're gonna eat again. I hate the zombie floors to start out with. They're really rough. And I have to blow another food too. At least it's one food and not like 5. So we can do this. We'll get our 10% vampirism up. And 37. Sort of. I think we're fine. Provided, yeah, this is fine. Because we're going to go up with him and survive the first blast. And we're going to barely pull it out. Okay. That's a garbage mutate. This is Cultus. We die without a lance. But we can't get any more. I mean, cultists are fine, but the mage room's the big problem. But I think we're going to be okay now. So this is probably the major claw. We can't fight on empty. Mage will kill us. Yeah, so we die there without that. So this is more shooter stuff, and explosive attack is very, very good. We're gonna have to burn another food here. Okay, we're gonna need to pick up some sort of shooterish items here. These are claws. Just not enough. Just if you're not dying in most of your runs, you're not doing it right. Okay. So 10% damage or a free BFG. I am always going to take the 10% damage. So there's a key. Don't think sail is particularly useful other than the first rank when we're only going one class. If we're going two classes, different story. But now they have plus 10% attack. And I hope it's not zombies. And it's not zombies. Good. Okay, so we can handle this now for a little bit. I don't want to waste the EXP. Do want to get this event done first. Let's do the event and then we will go ahead and pick up some more units. That seems like the way to go. Okay. So the event's all the way down there. Okay. Eat here. We have enough for the health upgrade? No. We will after this one, though. Yeah, if we survive this one. If we survive this one, okay, we did. Okay, there's fighter attack speed. So it's looking like we are getting some fighter stuff. I don't want to blow this run. Oh, we'll do this. Eat again. Hopefully we live. Okay. This is going to be 4 or 5 zombies. This is going to save us. What we're doing right now is going to save us about 3 food. So blowing this food right now is not really a huge problem. Okay. Alright, now, honestly, we can't come back this way. It's going to be too costly. So, we're going to do this, and these are mages. Okay, they're not mages, the claw's good. Okay, now we can grab some guys. At least we can grab a gi at the very worst case scenario. So let's grab that. I think that's all we're going to get right now. I think that's enough. Just getting this gi is going to be more than enough. It'll allow the Lancer to heal. And we can take this room also. Okay. So right now we're going pure fighter. Alright, got our 30 tokens. Let's go ahead and get our health upgrade. Okay, we have to make sure we use most efficient use of our tokens. So that's going to mean that we're either going to have to save one of these upgrades for after the Octoboss. And my preference is that this is such a massive upgrade. Yeah, this is a giant upgrade too. I think we just take this for now and save that for later. Because I don't want to die. Alright, so we got the dog. We should have no problem with this. How we set this up. Okay. We survived. On to the next floor. And we get the bandit. That's a great event. And... okay. We're dead even now. We're gonna win this without any problems because we have so many more tokens. Alright, plus 15. Okay. We only got 25. It wasn't 30, but that's okay. We're just going fighters, so we're gonna get that. We're gonna mutate all the way up to 5. If we see a BFG and see how we get one from an event, we'll go ahead and pick some in there. We're gonna need another guy here because our guys are busted. I might want to run with 4. I don't. I still just don't like gloves. Plus 150. The gis are 420. I think the gloves are just not good enough. On sale. Okay, we're gonna run with 4 for this level. I think that's gonna be more than enough. And that fighter fear is kicking in. So we should be a little more efficient. Pardon me, what's out there? There we go, yellow shirt, claw. You know what? Let's go ahead and make a full Lancer combo. And a full fighter combo. And we're at 8. So do that. The reason why I want to do this is because now the Lancers can take the first shot and jump behind the fighters. We'll then move into melee range. That should work out nicely. And then the Lancers will become ranged units at that point. So they're going to flip. And then you get the link. Oh, shooters. There's fighter stuff. And there's 40 attack. And armor. We're going to take the attack. So we're actually stacking fighting mutates. Okay, so this is really big for the reason that we have the intimidation. We get the attack bonus now, which pushes their damage up. Which means that they're doing... They should be able to fear almost anything. The Saitamas will fear just about anything except for the Octoboss. There may be... we have to actually take this now. Because there's probably teleport. And there is. So let's go take this. Yeah, we're even fearing the mech. That's great. And they attack so fast. Don't think we need to worry about that right now. I don't want to gamble until we actually need more units. Okay. There's a key on sale. Super. Alright, so we are going to eat. And we're going to go to 11. Floor 4. And I'm just going to do the same thing that we've been doing. I'm going to hide these guys in the back. So they should flip and let the other fighters go into melee range. What we want to see now, the next round's mutates, is Draculish. That's what we want to see. We get Draculish in the health. This could be number 1. Okay, so we're going to get a big free BFG here. And that means that we can actually put 3 shooters in the back for the attack speed upgrade. But only if we get them, probably only if we get them on sale. For the shooters, I don't need any more BFGs. They're not the focus. So let's see if we get... Let's take a crossbow. Alright, so this is going to be the leech level. We don't really actually need any more units in this. You get 3 more in play. What their levels at? Okay, they're all 5, so we should definitely get some more guys in play. But we're not doing that. Lancer attack speed seems... We missed the fighter upgrade. That's not good. Okay, we got to put some guys in place to level them up. So, there's a Saitama. We'll put 3 more melee units in play. That should be okay. And continue on. Okay. I don't like how much damage this one's taking. Stick it in the back for now. And we're gonna eat here. We got a lot of rooms to take. We're gonna have one more feeding after this still. So I want to get... I think we're at the point now where we can take everything. I'd like to get a bunch of guys in play. I'm sorry about that. My son's getting oral surgery for some problems with his teeth, and that was the call to basically tell me when it's going to be. I'm actually looking for a crossbow now, while picking up fighter stuff. I'm not going to find it, and that's okay. Combo in play. I need as many of these guys as we can in. Because we have the man trap coming up. We need lots of DPS. Tag them out. So I kind of want the Saitamas up here. They're the tankiest. Alright, let's see if we can get these guys some levels before we fight. Go and grab one donut. We are going to fight on green, which is helpful. And for this fight, we have to absolutely just DPS this thing out. Oh, we got the fear too. Oh, the fear, yeah. Fear's so good with the fighters. Okay, so we got our crossbow. Okay, that helps out quite a bit. But now we don't have to dig for that. Okay. We need 2 more guys in play. I'd rather them be bigger guys. There we go. I mean, I'm gonna add the others in, but I want to make sure that we have as many of these big fighters as we can. Okay, the composition's looking pretty decent. And we got our 3 shooters for the attack speed upgrade. Grab our last donut. Okay. Don't think there's anything that we need. Don't. This is going to be pretty crucial here. We do need Draculish. And the health upgrade. I always hate the fact to see all the upgrades I want when I'm not playing that class. And we whiffed on this. It's not terrible for us. I'm sad now. This could have been the one. Well, let's just keep going the road we have. I mean, we're already here. None of that. Lancer. Oh, Manadonna? I guess, sure. We actually can't really afford to eat. I know it looks like we can, but we can't. You're really cutting it close on the moves. So, you're gonna come this way. You're gonna see how close it is at the end here. And if you have the man trap, good. The worst thing we could do right now is eat. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and spend all of our money except for 8 tokens so we can get that final upgrade. Wait, we need 3 tokens. Okay. So let's do that. That's all the fighters we currently have. I think I might have missed a claw. Whoops. There's 2 claws. I'm not looking for guns anymore. It might be better to save the health upgrade for last because it gives us a little more leeway on the amount of tokens that we can save. So we need to save 3. And that's going to be 3, 4. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and equip all these guys. This is a lot of fighters. Without Draculus, though, we're going to lose a considerable amount. And there's just nothing we can do about it. The Octobos is going to take out a lot of guys. Okay. Head to the Octobos. You see how close we were here with the food? I know we could have eaten and come out just about perfect, but I don't know how far back this goes. If this is one more, that means we have to eat 22. If we know the layout, it's a different story, but we don't. And we lost 10, 12, a lot of guys. A lot of guys. We lost a lot of guys. Go ahead and grab this. I think we're better off with the attack speed upgrade. Probably going to save us more health. And I don't even know how well we do. Yeah. Without Draculus, we got big problems. Draculus and health upgrades make all the difference here. Plus, if we're going to go fighters, I don't think we can go lancers. I think even one lancer becomes a waste at that point. Shooters definitely should have them, the DPS, the attack speed upgrades stacked. So look how, I mean, they're getting 4 attacks per second at 215. So their DPS is 4.3 at 210 for the keys. The Saitamas have 800 and something at 1.6. DPS is over 1,000 DPS. Yeah, it's ridiculous. If you can get them to survive long enough. Okay. We probably won't even make the leaderboard here. And that's fine. Honestly, that's just fine. Okay. So that one was a failure. But on the flip side, if we get the health and Draculus upgrades, the opposite becomes true. We just mow through everything. Well, let's try again. All right. Let's see what we're going this time. It is. So anyway, the devs, right now the thrower health pools are, the ability is at 280, which means that it's not going to, they just don't do enough in the ranked portion. So what we need to do right now is try and get that just a little bit higher. Higher is what we want that to be. So if it's like 360, then they probably do okay. And if it's not, then I don't know. I don't want them to overpower anything in the early game, though. So, Alright, let's continue. Let's continue. I don't think we need anything. Cicadas are great. We don't mutate yet, do we? I don't want to take anything until we get that mutate. Mutate first, then decide where you're going to go. There's 3 possible routes right now. Fighter, which still hasn't been developed yet. Okay, so Fencer Splash. And Fencers. I don't think Fencers just don't have enough DPS. They just don't have the DPS needed. Yeah, I think we just restart. There's a paddle. Zombie. Zombies again. Alright. Let's check a mutate. At least we have a paddle. Fencer Splash. Alright, there's a paddle. Alright, and let's head to the first room. Murder these guys. Let me check one thing here. Okay. All right. And Shooter Fear. Shooter Fear I do not like. I just don't need it. Nope. Okay. No, 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 no. Hmm? I know there's a little combo there, but shoes are terrible. At the outset, they need a lot of upgrades. If you've upgraded them, then they're good. So, claws are not good enough. They can't get through the first 2 rooms easily. Their DPS is quite good, but they just can't get through. I mean, for their cost. And I think, honestly, the boxing gloves are too weak. And the gloves are probably too weak either. And I am not a big fan of Pain Link. Alright. This is a decent floor to start with. I forget the attack speed upgrade. Actually, cicadas. This is okay with the fighters. It's not perfect, but the major problem, a major problem, is the man traps. And if you can get them feared, you can save several units. Okay, getting the attack speed upgrade is our first priority, followed by the health upgrades. Attack speed first, though. Okay. That means that we're going to be really efficient. So, optimizing the builds takes some time and trial and error. But we want to make sure that we reach this level. And to do that, it's going to be messy. Okay, moving on. We are going to take 3 shooters. So, let's plan for that. We got to make sure we get 2 of these upgrades too. So, we can't eat yet. Okay. I'm going to get this on sale. Or just a little bit less. Whenever we decide to get there. Okay. And I hate the mage room. It's the worst room. So, fight a mana burn is not what we're looking for. We could take perforating shot. It's fine. Though, I mean, if we get another shooter mutate, we might just be going shooters, honestly. Okay, I don't want to take that one yet. We're gonna actually heal twice. I'd like to save that one for after the event. I'd also like to get a BFG for free. Okay. We know where that is. So let's find the event. Probably over here. Yeah. Okay. So that's the last health upgrade we're probably going to get for a bit. Unless we get another shooter mutate. In which case, all our plans are changing. We were not locked into fighters right now, so I don't think we are. I'm gonna take this room now. No, I'm just trying to get the health up before I pick on more guys. Okay, so any of the... We're going to make up basically 2 extra tokens right here. Because we got a free guy. So 2 of the food that we made, that we blew through, doesn't even really count now. And already got him. So we can just go here and kill these guys. And we want to move up. We have to get some sort of units here. So I'm going to upgrade to 2. And we're going to grab some extra units. Don't want gloves. I'm not sure about gloves. Gloves are only 210. It's 420. It's such a massive amount. It's especially when you scale it for the upgrades. You know, key. That should be good. That means that guy will go to 5. Maybe we upgrade again. Okay, so 20% on here gives us, we go from 1.6 to 2.08. Okay. That is a 0.4. That means that the 20% stacks on top of that attack speed upgrade. So we're getting plus 200 and then 20% of that. That's why these become really powerful. You can get this ridiculously high. Alright, either way we do this, we're going to burn the same amount of food. Let's come down this way. And on to the boss. And it's the dog, which is fine. Go ahead and eat. And make sure this guy is behind him. And that's good. Okay, so now we got all the guys to level 5 that we have. And that's important. That triples his damage. Triples his damage. Their hit points are doubled. Yeah, now their hit points are way higher. Ah, good. The bandit. One-armed bandit. Playing the slots. Yeah, we missed 5 tokens on that, but that's okay. So we're gonna go up at this point. Either it's the mech or the man traps, and with our composition, we need both. We still are not sure if we're gonna go more fighters, so we're gonna stay at this level right now. We can get a BFG here if we need to. I think we're just gonna grab it. And maybe a couple more shooters. Definitely one more gi. I think we'll do this until we eat. Or at least until these guys are leveled. So, from what I understand is these guys won't take experience once they're maxed out, or as I remember. So, EXP is another resource that you have to consider when you're doing these runs. Alright, so this is going to determine, again, Wonder where we're going. So we have perforating shot and fear. And I have seen fear do some wrecking stuff there. Okay, so that's super punch. That's really good. Super punch tends to be underrated because it does increase your first damage by a lot. That initial blast does a lot of extra damage. So it looks like we're going to eat here. Don't think we're going to pass that up on sale. Might lose one there. Oh, at least we got him back. Right. Okay, so we eat here. Then we're going up. A bunch more units. And we're looking for guns. Sale. I'm not really looking for fighters right now. I think we're just going to 11. The problem here is we have to have enough DPS to kill the man trap. And our DPS is almost entirely in the fighters right now. This is level 3, right? Yeah. The man trap's the roughest thing here. We might actually have to go up even more. Might be going to 22. Maybe get 1 or 2 more. Alright, we're at 21. I think that's probably okay. Alright, let's see if we can fear the man trap. We're fighting on green, so okay, we lost one guy. That's okay. Losing one guy there is acceptable. Okay, so this is a free BFG, but again, it's 10% damage. How can you pass that up? One more gun. Okay, we're at 22. That's where I want to be at right now. And we should be able to just murder most everything here. So, 1, this is a teleport, and then 3, 4, and that gets us all of our food. That seems okay. None of these are good. Come on. Oh, right there. That's what we're looking for right there. It looks like we're going mostly shooter. So we need to... We're going to do shooter. We can do this now. So we're gonna have one more feeding after this. I can't believe we're only on level 4. Seems like we have a lot of stuff for level 4. We need to level them. So we got one more feeding after this. I don't think we actually go up any more units than this for now. At least until after the next feeding. Okay, this should be very easy. Yeah, we'll just do this. Yeah, the fear is going to kick in. And they're doing good damage now. Yeah, the damage is actually decent with the super punch. We don't need any of this. Gotta get our food up. Still don't want to waste any moves. We want to get this level of balance, yeah. Okay, that's good. It's really good that we have that there. Make things a lot easier. Okay, the fear, good. So now the fear's kicking in quite nicely. I think be able to eat here. Alright, we need something good. Come on. Sucks. Hate to go all this way and then just get wrecked on the last ones. We got the two important ones. I don't want to get the other splash. But we really do need that. Alright, so we're going to eat here. And then stock up with our final bunch of dudes, really. These are all 5 now. So let's go get a bunch more shooters. Alright, on sale. You can dig it. Don't need any more fighters. Crossbow value, 149 to 0.52. It's just pairing these two just feels like the basic shooters are such a better value. They're gonna address that in the patch, though. Probably just gonna buy everything we can right now. Alright, that's it for now. I do like having a backup BFG. Pick this. There. I hope they change the throwing ability. On the first, we will go over what the changes are and see how they affect the current meta. So that's fighter attack speed. I know we're doing shooters, but I don't want to dig any farther if we can get a really solid upgrade. That makes these guys just insane if they get in. Look at that. I mean, like 1400 DPS now. So we're gonna grab more geese if we can find them. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bounce, 6. Okay, we're gonna be fine, even if there is no teleport over here. So we can spend everything. There's a key. I'm not buying crossbows. I am buying those though. These things. Alright, that's it for now. Okay. Still not going to change our overarching strategy here, but some minor alterations at the end, depending on these mutates. We didn't get an attack upgrade though. That is one thing I wish we would have had. We only need to save 8, so we're gonna stock up for 3. Yeah. Alright, that's it for now. Some fodder for right now. So we should just be getting there with 1 move to spare. So quad DPS is pretty good. Is it as good as Yi though? So they take it 1 instead of 0.8. I don't know, I have to see when they're fully upgraded. 2 versus this one. So 140 to 60. Jeez, they are not great compared to these. The Gis seem to be the sweet spot. Alright, so we need to save 8. That's all we get. We got one more squeezed out of them. Dog goes down instantly. This is the only problem with fighters here with this Dracolish. Once these fighters die, then the Octobus gets in our back line. We don't have enough damage upgrades with these. So this runs over. We're going to kill the Octobus, but it doesn't matter. We can't continue here. Alright. So I'm going to end the Despot's game for today. I'm basically going to wait till the next season when we see exactly what the changes are going to be and where we're going to be in the leaderboard. This is pretty much the leaderboard. So I don't think we're getting knocked off this at any time soon. So thanks for joining me, and I'm going to load up another game here. I'll be back in a bit.